Denver 7 Now is sponsored by Ferguson and BAC Appliance Center, the best in bath, kitchen, and lighting for your home.
I'm Tom Mustin with your Denver 7 Now update. We are under a first alert action day as snow starts moving into the Front Range. Chief Meteorologist Mike Nelson joins us now with more. Mike?
Tom, a lot of watches, warnings, advisories across the region as this storm system begins to really develop. It's a low that's down over southwest Colorado now, but it's moving toward the northeast. As colder air fills in behind it, that's when things really start to intensify toward early tomorrow morning. So as the storm gets stronger, the heaviest snows develop between about 3 a.m. and 6 a.m. Saturday morning. Cold air really spilling into it. Single digits and teens in the mountains, low 20s in the Denver area, and very slick roads Saturday morning. If you're heading up to the mountains, there'll be fresh snow, a few inches, not a huge dump of powder, but snow, windy, and cold on the way up. Throughout the day, as that low moves off into northwest Kansas, very slick roads, snow and windy, and late in the day, we could have some blizzard conditions out over the northeast corner of the state, maybe some road closures, while difficult travel holds over the eastern plains, and the very cold temperatures only in the teens to around 20 in the mountains, and will be in the upper 20s in the Denver area. The snowfall will not be excessive, 3 to 5 inches most locations, but the wind blowing it around, the colder weather, we haven't seen this in a few weeks, so certainly a change. Saturday, snowy, windy, cold. Sunday, 13 in the morning, 32 for that Bronco game in the afternoon. Monday up to 35. Tuesday, Wednesday for the new year up to the low 40s, and then another chance of some light snow next Thursday.
All right. Thank you, Mike. We want to start with the developing situation in Aurora tonight. One person has been shot and killed during a busy shopping weekend at Town Center at Aurora Mall. Police say that shooting took place around 4 p.m. inside the JCPenney on the south side of the mall. Aurora police tweeted at 6:20 the shooting was being investigated now as a homicide. No arrests have been made, and police have offered little additional information about the alleged gunman, the victim, or how many people they were searching for. They did say this is an isolated incident, they believe, and the public is not in any danger. This is the second shooting at the Town Center at Aurora Mall this month. A juvenile was injured in a shooting there December 14th. Aurora police have one officer stationed at the mall on a full-time basis. They did not confirm whether additional patrols will be added. And some good news for you tonight. That Fort Lupton police officer shot in the line of duty earlier this month has been released from the rehab center. Sergeant Chris Pelton will continue rehab as an outpatient. That's according to the family's GoFundMe page. The suspected shooter had gone over to his ex-girlfriend's house and reportedly threatened to kill himself. Instead, though, he fired at officers when they arrived. That man remains in jail. And a Westminster police officer is recovering tonight after getting hurt trying to stop a burglary suspect this morning. That suspect ended up stealing a police car before being caught. Investigators say that man was wanted in connection to a burglary on Monday. Police say 32-year-old Sean Bumgardner was at a bus stop this morning. When they tried to arrest him, he ran. Officers tried to use a taser, but it didn't work. Bumgardner ended up taking a patrol car and driving off, even using lights and sirens to get away. Investigators were able to track down that patrol car thanks to GPS. They stopped him at a dead-end road. That's when more than one officer fired shots. One neighbor we spoke with says once she heard shots, she ran to hide.
Oh, I thought there was an accident and the police were coming in, so that's what first crossed my mind until I heard the gunshot. And then I just knew I need to go hide.
Now, the suspect was not hurt in the shooting. He is now in jail. As for the officer, he was hurt while the suspect was stealing the patrol car, but is expected to be okay. Well, there was another squadron of drones spotted flying over northeastern Colorado last night, this time near Genoa, which is northeast of Lyman. Denver 7's Lance Hernandez is asking questions.
Drones are a topic of conversation in many small northeastern Colorado towns. The sheriff in Lincoln County pinpointing the area where a rancher spotted a squadron last night.
And said he observed anywhere from 5 to 10 drones over about a 25-mile square radius north in our county.
Sightings have also been reported in Phillips, Yuma, and Washington counties.
Honestly, when I first heard these reports, I thought maybe people were taking criminal activity high-tech by stalking out properties.
The drones were apparently spotted flying here in northern Lincoln County, which is home to a giant wind energy farm. Now, none of the local residents out here wanted to talk on camera, but they did tell me they're curious what those drones are all about. So are residents in Lyman.
Maybe they have a infrared or something on them, because in my business we do solar farms, and they do infrared to see how hot the panels are getting.
The big concern, night flying. FAA rules limit drone flying to daylight hours, a half hour before sunrise to a half hour after sunset.
That night flying concerning to Faye Venzel.
It's scary.
Why so?
Well, something's happening and they should have notified someone.
I asked Amanda Brown if she's concerned.
I don't know. I mean, I don't really know.
Townsfolk hoping whoever is behind the drones comes forward to put minds at ease. Lance Hernandez, Denver 7.
It is a mystery. Thank you, Lance. And thanks for watching this Denver 7 Now update. Be sure and download the Denver 7 app for your smartphone to get breaking news and alerts around the clock. I'm Tom Mustin.